maybe that's a good transition into our next topic, because that kind of goes into Oliver Wahlstrom's situation, which he was extended a qualifying offer, but he is one of 14 players to elect salary arbitration.
Correct. So this is a player-led salary arbitration, or player-filed and not a team-filed one. So his qualifying offer was what, 9.7 something, I believe.
$917,831.
That's what the 7 was. It was the third number. He didn't sign that. He signed his qualifying offer last year, which we all thought was a bit of a risk. And it came back to bite him, right?
Yeah, it very much so did. Unfortunately for Oliver Wahlstrom, I don't see how this arbitration goes well for him.
I can't imagine the arbitrator gives him a whole lot more than his qualifying offer. Like maybe, obviously the agents know a little bit more about how these arbitration hearings go and what the expected outcome could be for someone like Oliver Wahlstrom. Maybe round it up to $1 million, maybe. But like, he didn't play this year, man. He barely played. What is it, like 15, 16 games or something like that? He was not in the lineup at all, or on the ice at all for the Islanders. Even when he was healthy, they elected to play someone else. And when he was healthy, he wasn't very effective, is me being very polite.
Yeah, I mean, Lou Lamoriello might go in there Mike Milbury style and make poor Oliver Wahlstrom cry in this, because what is he gonna say? You had 6 points in 32 games.
Yeah,
he wasn't good. I'm sorry. I wish he was, but he got hurt. The year prior, only played 35 games, had 16 points, but he, after what was, I thought, a promising 2021 season and then a good start to 21-22, which then he ended ice cold. From the second half of 2022 onward, he's not been very good.
No, he really hasn't. The ice time keeps going down. Different coaches, right? He's gone through 3 different coaches who have not trusted him enough. And one of those is Patrick Roy, who kind of likes to play his younger, more offensive and dynamic players in those roles. And he even was like, no, I'm not going to, je fais pas ça. So 3 different coaches all had the same take. And we all saw it too, right? Like the numbers test and the eye test don't pass when it comes to Oliver Wahlstrom from what we've seen since. You're right. Those first 2 years there, outstanding. There was clearly something going there. And then it has fallen off. And you see it. He looks lost out there, not really sure where he's supposed to be. Is that him not being given clear messages or understanding the messages, or what the symptom of that isn't obvious. But what is obvious is that he doesn't know where to be or what to do out there. And that's a big problem, obviously. Major
issue for him. Another issue is his strength is supposed to be his shot, right? Yeah. He shot at 4.9% this year. He shot under 5%. Where, like, we can live with a player being poor defensively or maybe out of position in some spots, right? But you got to put pucks in the net. You can't have 2 goals in 32 games and be like, well, this is an offensive player. You got to live with the defensive downside and give you absolutely zippo offensively. I don't know what the move is here. Do you see him back with the Islanders next year? That seems very, very hard, right? Like, I think we mentioned trade packages. I think Oliver Wahlstrom's absolutely someone who would be included in a trade, because I just don't see a future here.
Even Lou Lamoriello basically admitted to that, like saying, like, we're going to try to find him. It's not that this is our goal. This is the one goal that we have. He wants to keep him because Lou Lamoriello always says that. But if an opportunity comes up, speaking directly about Oliver Wahlstrom, we'll try to find him a spot where he can, be his best. And that is, again, very, very on brand for Lou. But he said that, right? Those words about Oliver Wahlstrom to the media, to people who are asking him questions about the player. And that's what he answered. So clearly, the odds that Oliver Wahlstrom's on this team next year are not good, right? If you had to have a betting market of, like, will Oliver Wahlstrom play more than one game for the New York Islanders in 23 or 24, 25, it's got to be like, what, plus 4,000.
Yeah, slim picking. Very, very, very small percent chance of him actually suiting up for the Islanders next year.
If you like that, make sure to subscribe to Up the Turnpike on Patreon for more exclusive New York Islanders content.